first tutorial ever, and I have never done anything like this before. Should I maybe introduce myself? It's very awkward to talk to yourself. It's very, 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 very awkward. So I want to make a merge between Madonna's 1990s Blonde Ambition Tour bullet bra designed by Jean-Paul Gaultier and something between a bit more toned down bullet bra from the 40s, 50s. It should be pointy, 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 pointy. I absolutely overestimate people's skills. I'm very, very trusting. I think everyone can do what I can do.
That sounded so arrogant. What I meant is that I studied fashion design and I had very great technical teachers. So in my head, somehow, everyone knows how to operate a sewing machine.
Plan is to put on a tank top and wrap myself in paper tape, then build on this paper tape bodice while I'm still wearing it. I don't know how I'm gonna breathe. The cone tit parts, tape everything, and then take it off and then take the pattern from that. So unless you have big boobs, I think you should be able to do it. I have small boobs, so I trust in them. You're gonna need tape.
Okay, first step is easy peasy. You just wrap your body in paper tape. Ignore the other tape, that was a mistake.
This is the first part. And then I'm gonna do this. Hopefully not wax my armpit hair. Okay. Have a close-up of my boobs. You mark your nipples with a piece of paper tape.
Yeah, so as you can see,
Fantastic.
it's important to mark your nipple because you're gonna work in a star shape where your nipple is the center. Yeah, this tutorial looks absolutely naughty, but you have to work like this way because if you just tape over your breast, you're gonna flatten it and you're not gonna have a nice round cup. So follow my instructions.
So you have to make it around your chest, like fully this part, but it's enough if you do only one cup and just mirror the pattern. But this you need so the whole thing doesn't move and you know where your middle is. Center front, center back. I'm so sorry, Mr. Song.
Yeah, try to do really a thicker layer so it doesn't fall apart when you cut it off.
Great. Now we're gonna make a pointy tit and you're gonna need paper and more paper tape. What you're gonna do is you're gonna cut out a circle and then you just cut right until the middle. You mark this spot and now try to have the cone, the pointiest part over the X where your nipple is and place it there. See? Oh yes, perfect.
So again, the important thing is that the tip of your cone is at the X or like over the X. The X is where your nipple is. And then you just tape over it, like 2 layers should be enough.
Idea? So let me show how pointy it is. This looks good. It's fine. Is it fine? It's fine. Now we're gonna draw the lines for pattern pieces. So the cone is gonna be one piece and you're gonna have several pieces here, and I don't know what we do in the back because I don't figure that out.
Okay, so things we mark is the center front and the center back, the side seam, the curve under your cup, and one line goes from the tip of your cone straight down to the bottom of your bra. Since the whole thing is made out of paper tape, you cannot really fuck it up at this point, and if you do, you just tape over it. You can play around with the shape. As you can see, I'm trying out some things. I have some lines that I'm not going to use in the final version, but for beginners, go with a simple V shape. If you did it like I did, just very roughly with a Sharpie, you're gonna have to clean up your lines. So we're gonna cut this beauty into pieces. We're still at the part where we can fix our mistakes. So we're not going for pure perfection here. We're just gonna copy now the two front pieces and the back piece, and then we do the cup. Cut out the front twice. I straightened up some lines. I still have to make it a bit more clean. On the inside, you're gonna copy this piece straight to this one. So it's gonna be one piece. So I took out this little corner and just tape these two parts together. That's something I usually do. Don't copy every piece again and again. Just, fix the mistakes with a bit of paper tape. Okay, so from left to right, you have the inner construction pieces, the front pieces, and the cup, and the back. Okay, I'm doing a voiceover because I said sewing instead of sewing, and that bugs me a lot. Make sure that all the pieces that you put together, so everything that creates one seam, has the same length. Also, you're gonna check for ugly little corners and make them into nice little curves. Make sure that the cup has a nice curve and it's not like some wobbly line. Okay, also the length of these two curves has to be the same. Don't look like a human without my ring light, but you can see it's still very pointy. So the center front is on fold and add 1 centimeter seam allowance on all seams. Okay, so you have to cut out the back twice, the cups twice, the front panel, and these side panels. You're also gonna need some padding for the cups. This is how you pin the cup. This is the mock-up of the cup. And as you can see, I did do 6 top stitches, but on the final one, we're gonna have way more. First of all, it looks nice, and second of all, it shapes the cone nicely because on the inside, we have this padding material. Okay, so this is just our tryout piece. I'm not gonna go into detail how to put the pieces together, but pin the seams at the cups to the seams in the front and don't stretch the fabric, don't pull it, just sew it on 1 centimeter. This is the time when you check for last mistakes and flaws and maybe details you don't like. I have 1 centimeter seam allowance still here. The final version is gonna have a stitch here. The pattern is okay. I need to take away some excess fabric here, and obviously it has like no finishing or lining or anything. I just really wanted to check out the shape. And one thing that is important in this project is that it's not too difficult to make it, so people can actually do their own little coated bra. Or you can do one for your girlfriend or your boyfriend or your non-binary partner, because everyone needs a coated bra, not only Madonna. Okay, so this is hangover voiceover me from the future. I had to add this part because the tryout piece was bugging me a lot. It was just not nice, and that gave me anxiety. Anyways, this is not a beginner's tutorial, I have to admit. So after several top stitches and a difficult inner construction, I came to the realization that I have to make a B version that is really easy with just 2 cones and the zipper in the back, and that's it. But we're gonna make this complex, complicated piece, and the B version is just, I don't know, kids version, I guess. Yeah, but thank you for watching my first tutorial. And if you have any questions, you can write me a message on Instagram. And yeah, I'm gonna try to swear less, and sorry for any mistakes. English is not my first language, so yeah, my pronunciation sucks sometimes, but have a lovely Sunday anyway.